Hello buddy and welcome to Jim Games. Yes folks, this is a review for the Echoes update for No Man's Sky. As a review channel, I do adhere to certain rules doing reviews by not mentioning other content creators or anything like that. I won't do that. I've got my community to do that. Anyway folks, let's get into the review, right? And it's coming up right about now. Right folks, the Echoes update. Yes, the hype was incredible leading up to this update. Okay, as it usually is for Hello Games start get updates. Yep, the hype train was at full speed with people thinking that we were going to be getting our own space stations. Yes, and ship customizations. You know, the usual chestnut. And did we get these things? No, we got a robotic race with a staff, right, that can make the portals change colour, right? Yeah, more or less it, and upgrade, you know, the power of things. I never got to find that out because I could never pop the mission, right? But that's what happens to most Xbox players, and apparently it works on PS4 and PS5, and nobody else can do it. Ironic that everybody from Xbox and PC, most people are going to Starfield. Anyway, just a bit of irony there for you folks. Right then, let's get on with the review. So, obviously we got the auto page, which are a robotic race. A robotic race of beings, right, where you get to assemble a staff and upgrade the staff. Yeah, apparently it's not too bad. Right, this storyline, but we'll get into that, right? First of all, we are going to do these freighters, as you can see in the video now, right? These freighters are like a glorified missile command. You know, the missile command game in the 1980s? Do you remember that, folks? You should do, because majority of people who play No Man's Sky are aged people of age, right? So if you remember the missile command, this is it, right? But it's two freighters against each other, right? Does it give any kind of storyline or lore to the game, this thing? No. Nobody knows why it's here, right? Nobody. Maybe they might explain it in the expedition that's coming up, but nobody knows why it's here, right? And if you go into easy mode, you can just destroy it in easy mode like I'm showing you here on the photo. In the settings, right? So in the settings, I jumped into easy mode and just destroyed it, right? And you can do that. But when you're going down these channels, right? These channels aren't really long enough, right? They're not like the channels in the Death Star where you're flying down for ages, right? It only lasts like for about 10 seconds if you're going at some kind of speed from one end to the other. And you've got to destroy these like shield generator things, just like Star Wars, right? Yeah, that's it. We're at the end, right? We'll fly down the next one, destroy them. I shoot a few guns and it destroys and you get nothing for it. It's not part of the lore, right? It's just there. And it's in pirate systems. So every time you warp into a pirate system, you'll come across one of these. And you have to do it. And that's going to become repetitive. Anyway, the next thing is you have these freighters. Every freighter now in the game, you can destroy, including your own. I wouldn't recommend destroying your own freighter because it also destroys your save, which has been found out by some content creators who I won't mention, right? But just don't destroy your own freighter, right? Make a save if you want to do it. Anyway, yeah, you can destroy freighters. And what happens is it brings up your level of annoyance to certain systems, right? In other words, become a pirate, destroy these freighters, right? And then it gives you a badge. Nothing else. It just gives you a badge in your inventory that you are the master pirate of the black or something like that, right? Yeah, and that's it. All it gives you. It's got nothing to do with the law. It's just something that's in the game. Destroying freighters. You know, a gimmick. Yeah, you can destroy freighters now instead of, just... And nobody really did it anyway, so nobody could be bothered, right? It's just another thing that Hello Games put into the game because either they won't or can't put space stations in or, do these ship customizations. The things that the community want, Hello Games. So, Sean Murray, do listen to the community, right? You see, here we go. Admiral of the Black. Doesn't do anything, it's just a badge, right? You can pin it, but that's it. And what does it do? Does it give you anything for getting this high? No, nothing at all. You don't get anything, right? It's just a badge. So the more freighters you destroy, and them, that's it. Your standing goes down in each system, right? Which you have to put your standing back up. Anyway, let's go to the autophage now. Let's talk about the autophage, right? Apparently, you can upgrade your staff to whatever, right? You can upgrade your staff to whatever level, and it's supposed to change colours of portals and make your weapons better, right? Never found that out, so couldn't do it, right? Couldn't do it. I'm part of the community that couldn't do it, and they haven't brought out an update to fix it. They only did it for the PS5 and PS4 and Mac. Anyway, so let's get on with the overall look of this update. Oh yeah, let's talk about this refiner. You got a personal refiner Mark II, right? Okay, let me give you an instance, right? Instead of having this portable refiner Mark II, right? Why don't you just put a base computer down and a medium refiner on a planet instead of having this? Instead of making this and all this programming to make this thing, they could have made ship customization. I'm not being picky, but they could have done. They seem to have made everything in this update for Captain Steve. Anyway, I'm being honest. It's true. Right? So why did they need this personal refiner Mark II? Nobody will use it. Nobody wants it. It's just things that Hello Games want to put in the game. Right? Does it make things easier? No, it doesn't actually. It doesn't make anything different at all. Right, so we're doing the summary. I'm walking through a cave now, right? That's the update. I think I've covered most things in the update, major things. Okay, I can't do the auto page, but it looks boring anyway. Hello Games was supposed to make an update which was to compete with Starfield, right? Which are going to be taking the majority of the Xbox players and PC streamers, right? PC streamers, the people that promote their game, right, on updates. Yeah, they were supposed to make an update that's going to keep all those people on No Man's Sky, right? And all the people that are selling the PS5s to get Xboxes to play Starfield. I'm being completely honest with you, right? And they've made an update that lasts less than a week to complete. So, makes me wonder, Hello Games, are you actually bothered about making updates and competing with Starfield? Because if you were, right, you'd make something that would last longer. The people in No Man's Sky are wanting updates, right? Updates, that's going to last a long time, that gives them playability over a long period of time. This update won't. And to be honest, a lot of the aspects of this update will become an annoyance over time, like the freighters that you fly down. Because if you're wanting to go into pirate systems, right, and look for pirate ships or do what you want in pirate systems, you're going to have to come across one of these freighters every time. So, Hello Games, why don't you just listen to the community? Put the space stations in and put the ship customizations in that people want, instead of making updates of what you want. Okay? I know it's your game, but go with the community and that's what will sell games. Unfortunately, this time you have not been able to compete with Starfield, because what Starfield will do in No Man's Sky will obliterate it, unfortunately, right? Because the majority of the world are going to go on Starfield, right? Unfortunately, right? So, there you go. That's all I can say. I'll be completely blunt and honest with you, right? I was expecting more of an update from Hello Games, and they didn't deliver. Right? They didn't deliver anything to do with anything else. I'm not going to kiss ass, right? I'm not going to suck cock like other content creators do, right? I review games and reviews. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. That's my review, and I'll see you in the next video.